border closure and the quest for Nigerian rice. Well, that's what we're talking about today on IFE Live. I'm IFE Onyebule. I'll just take you through this. Well, President Muhammadu Buhari has said that the partial closure of the border with Benin Republic was due to the massive smuggling activities, especially rice, taking place on that corridor. And that's what actually drew my attention, which is the reason why we're talking about this today. The president said that the closure of the country's border was to allow Nigeria's security forces develop a strategy on how to stem the dangerous trend and its wider ramifications. And if you look at it, there are some crazy ramifications that truly needs to be checked. But the Controller General of Customs, Hamid Ali, also said that the borders would remain shut until neighbors helped Nigeria to curb the widespread problems of smuggling. Now, since coming into office in 2015, President Buhari has actually introduced policies aimed at boosting local agricultural production to reduce the dependence on crude oil, which, as we all know, provides some 90% of the country's foreign exchange. The government says part of these plans include making Nigeria self-sufficient in rice and other agricultural products, such as palm oil. Now, the local production of rice, which is actually Nigeria's most popular food staple, according to reports, increased between 2013 and 2017 to about 8.9 million tons. But if you look at it, this is still not enough to meet the demand of the country's 200 million people. So as expected, citizens are standing on different sides, looking at the matter from different perspectives. Now, the former director of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Dr. Titus Okunwomu, has warned that the continued closure of the country's borders will worsen the stagnation of the economy. He said shutting down of borders will further complicate economic challenges as the nation is still importing a lot of goods into the country. Now, he says for such policy to effectively work, the nation will have to be self-sustaining in the provisions of domestic goods. So let's look at rice, for instance, which has somehow dominated discussion since this issue of border closure came to the fore. There have been pictures, of smugglers bringing in rice. It's been trending, and it points to one of the things that Dr. Okunwomu talked about. And the question is, how prepared is Nigeria to have enough rice on the table so that citizens can look away from buying or engaging smugglers in any kind of business, no matter how much these bags of imported rice actually cost? There have also been pictures of various homegrown rice, which some people say are actually better than the grains that we've always known. But how available and affordable are these Nigerian bags of rice? Do you have an idea where people can get to find these bags of rice? It's called the homegrown. I want to call it the homegrown Nigerian rice than the local rice that people call it and give it that name, and people want to look away and get to engage the smugglers and buy the imported rice as expensive as it is. But let's look inwards, think about what it is that Nigeria can produce. Eat Nigeria, sleep Nigeria, drink Nigeria, buy Nigeria as it is. And that's the thrust of this discussion. I'm willing to have you join me by dropping your comments right here under this video. I return again tomorrow. Be sure to join me. What you can do is log on to the website. It's www.thedailyreport.ng. You get on the website, click on the IFE Live menu, and you get all of the other videos. I'm IFE Onyebule. Thank you.